as PSSM Corporate and Pyramid Valley International Bangalore. Welcome you to day 98 of Stillness Beat, our daily dose of meditation and wisdom masters. So let's start today's session with 45 minutes meditation. And to guide us into today's meditation, I invite Balaji Master. Welcome Balaji sir. Over to you sir.
Good morning, madam. Thank you for inviting me. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, good morning to everyone. So let us start our day with our daily meditation. Kindly take a comfortable posture, whether on chair or on floor. Be seated comfortably. If you are sitting on floor, kindly squat your feet. If you are sitting on chair, kindly cross your feet, either left on right or right on left. Anything is comfortable to you. Now, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers. If you are wearing any spectacles, kindly remove them off. They are not required while doing meditation. Be seated comfortably. Kindly close your eyes gently. Now start observing the breath, which is moving inside and outside. There be no thoughts in the mind, whatsoever it may be. Try to make the mind as empty as possible. If you come across any thoughts in the mind, gently cut them off and bring back your attention and the focus onto the breath. If you start observing the breath, which is flowing inside and outside, which is simple, soft, normal, natural, easy, and tranquil, you will experience the intensity of thoughts, the density of thoughts being decreased in the mind. And finally, with the observation of breath, your mind becomes completely empty, where there are no thoughts. This is the state of meditation. When the mind becomes empty, you'll experience the inflow of the cosmic energy. Lesser the number of thoughts, the more the cosmic energy enters into the mind, physical body. When huge amounts of cosmic energy floods into the physical body, the resultant will be the opening of third eye. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be relaxed. We'll be meditating today for 45 minutes. Completely forget about your daily routines, tasks, emails, everything. for this 45 minutes. Let us dwell into deep meditation with the help of music. Kindly keep observing the breath, which is moving inside and outside. last 15 minutes. Kindly do not open your eyes. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Keep observing the breath. Try to make your minds as empty as possible. Another 15 more minutes of meditation. Last 5 minutes. Kindly do not open your eyes. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Slowly bring your attention onto your heart center. Let us recap the statements of Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Now, let us say to our own selves, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. Let us say once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Let there be no thoughts in the mind. Let us memorize the 4 agreements given by Master Toltec. Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personally. Don't make any kind of assumptions. And always do your best. Now let us say to our own selves, I will be impeccable with my words. I don't take anything personally. I don't make any kind of assumptions. I always do my best. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And you may open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you, my dear friends. We have done a beautiful meditation for 45 minutes. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Balaji sir. This was a wonderful meditation. Thank you so much. It was very deep. Thank you. Welcome back, Masters. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation. And now the next segment of today's session is Wisdom Sharing Masters. And today we have Sampath Master from Australia. Welcome, Sampath sir. Over to you, sir.
Good evening. Good morning. So, the topic, the theme that is chosen is, am I audible, Sirisha? Yeah, okay. Is making a difference. And I have seen the last 2 sessions of Prithvi. Yeah, but I'll talk from my experience of making a difference. The very thought of making a difference comes when you start thinking beyond yourself. It's not about when you are lost within yourself, right? You don't even think of making a difference to this world. First, you need to make a difference to yourself, and you need to come out of your own problems, issues, confusions. That's when you'll start thinking of making a difference to this world. And that's how it happens. Only when a cup is full, that's when it overflows, right? So when I used to read Vivekananda a lot, and very inspiring words from Vivekananda that you should change the world, you are great, and everything. Like, fine, you get into a high, and it's like, I have to do something, but I don't know what to do. Like, he has done his part, but now what exactly I need to do to make a difference to myself and to others? So it took a few years for me to understand that actually on the planet, there's no problem. Nature is so abundant. It gives us everything. They say that there are more than 83 lakh species on the planet. There's no hunger for any other species apart from, we create hunger. Humans create hunger. Humans create wars. Humans create, damage to the environment, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. Name it, we are ready. So I understood that actually we are not problem solvers. We are the problem. Realizing that itself was like, oh, is it? Yeah, then so we have to undo something. It's like then I started observing and researching more on what exactly is the core problem, the root cause. That's when I understood that we acting as body is the core of the problem. We behave as if we are going to live here forever. Common sense tells that no one lives more than 100 years or a little above 100. But we try to do things as if we are going to be here forever. That changes the whole of our behavior. Whatever we think, whatever we plan, how we act, how we behave, everything is depending on this one thing. If you know that you are a guest on this planet, you will behave in a different way. You are here for, say, 100 years. So you will try to be, suppose I am a guest to Bhavani Madam. I know that I don't belong to Dallas. I visit, I stay in their place. Will I be a good guest? Or will I behave as if their home is my home? I can do anything that I want. No, right? So what we are doing is exactly opposite. We are behaving, we are not being good guests. And why we are not being good guests on this planet is because of the ignorance that we are not body. So the core of the ignorance is the body consciousness. Body is a vehicle which you'll use it and you'll leave it and the day comes. So there are two aspects of you. You're not body, then what are you? So for this, one of my favorite books, The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, he has explained these two aspects of us very beautifully. We call ourselves human beings, but he says human is a different dimension and being is a different dimension. And he explains it so beautifully. So I'm not as good as Prithvi to make the presentation, so I took help of Sirisha. Sirisha, can you share the screen for me? I've just taken some screenshots to share with you all. I want to quote from the book itself. Oh, is it shared, Sirisha?
Yeah, can you see my screen, Sampath?
Yes. Yeah, right. So he says that human is one side of us, being is another side of us. So let's see the differences. Can you please go to the next slide? Yeah. Human is the conditioned self. Basically, human is more like your mind and body identity. So this human side of us is shaped by the past, memory, the roles, the patterns, and it is usually ego driven and time bound. This the whole book talks about the time and the now. Okay. And it is very reactive. There are the whole side of human, we know we are this, but this is the surface layer of our existence. Can you go to the next slide? Yeah, this is exactly what we are trying to do on the name of meditation, friends. Every day when we sit for meditation, we are truly trying to connect with our being, pure presence, unconditional essence, unconditioned essence, stillness, timeless. This is the forever side of us. this affects our behavior. Go to the next slide, please. So this sums up. The human side is based on the form. That's exactly what I was talking about. If you think you are a body, your mind is based on the body. When mind says I, it only refers to the body. And being is your essence. We are right now calling it as spirit or soul or whatever, but which is not the form, the formless side of us. This is the most important paragraph. When we forget being, we become lost in the ego, conflict, and psychological suffering. This is the state of humans right now. Majority of the humans, if they act as a form, as just humans, this is what is going to happen on the planet. And when we deny that, at the same time, when you deny the human side of yourself and we become only spiritual, you bypass and disconnect from the life. So he says the art is to act, think, relate, and create from the grounded presence of being. You act from being without denying the human side of you, without denying your body, without denying your mind, without denying your emotions. Next slide, please. So when you do that, you still do things. You work, you plan, you create, but without inner tension, because you are connecting to your own essence, which knows from within that it is not body, it will not die. Maybe one day you'll realize, like the way Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that soul has no death, but we are on the path. But once you start connecting to the being, somewhere from within, you will start relaxing first. Like, it's okay, nothing is going to happen. It's okay. Some acceptance comes from within naturally. Peace happens naturally. Sharing happens naturally. Your very behavior changes. So you feel emotions, but you're not so emotional that you're possessed by them. You use the mind, but it no longer uses you. You are the master. You're not a slave to your own mind. And you relate to others from presence, not the egoic need. This is something which you'll understand deeper if you read the book, The Power of Now. Please do read if anyone hasn't read yet. You experience a quiet joy that isn't dependent on circumstances. Circumstances may be anything, good, bad, ugly. You be a quiet joy inside. And you'll accept everything. You'll learn from everything. So Tolle calls this is the next step in human evolution, awakening to being while functioning fully as human. You have to function fully as human, but you have to awaken to your own being, which means you are going to live here in truth, knowing that you are not here forever. You are in this human vehicle, and you are using it for your evolution and for contributing to the planet. Unless you act from your being, you will not be a pure human being. You are just a Homo sapien, like any other species. You are an animal. So the purpose of the human life is not to remain as an animal, but to evolve to the divinity, knowing that you are God, your godhood, realizing your godhood. Yeah, next slide, please. So please understand, my dear friends, the human side of you says, I'm my thoughts, I'm my story, I'm my emotions, my. Being says, I'm the awareness in which thoughts, emotions appear. Everything happens in my awareness, and you become that awareness. So this is the shift. And one is noisy. Mind is noisy, and your being is calm. And it has space from which everything can be created. You can create. You will understand that you are a creator only when you get access to this space, my dear friends. And in meditation, what actually we are trying to do is cut the thoughts and be with the breath so that we can get into that space. You are that space. You are that awareness. And once you are in that space, you will start seeing the truth as it is. Till then, you are taken over by mind and it keeps telling you its own stories. You buy it, You keep running, you keep behaving. So before you try to make a difference, you can make a positive or negative difference, right? To make a positive difference on this planet for yourself and for others, you need to first understand this fundamental truth that you are not body forever. And unless you understand this, whatever you do is limited in its own way. I started making a difference with social service, but one day I realized I am sharing something to the needy, but need got created because of a human ignorance. Why there is no sharing in the first place? Why people are not acting as one? Why people keep fighting? Why problem is created by us, and then we try to solve the problem. So when we are the problem, so our transformation is the solution. So in BEAT, that's what T stands for, transformation, right? So we are walking that path, but with an understanding that, okay, this is the problem and this is the solution. So let me start making a difference for myself. Let me act like being the being when I am being a human in human form. So that's the whole essence. It doesn't need too much of explanation. It needs common sense, but to access the common sense, we need to calm our mind, sit in meditation. That's what we are doing. We're approaching 100 today. Wonderful. That's all from my end, Sirisha. And yeah, intention for the day usually Prithvi does. So intention is simple, my dear friends. We are not going to be just the human. We are going to be a human being. That's the only intention. Thank you so much. Over to you, Sirish.
Thank you, Sampath sir, for wonderful wisdom. Thank you so much. All right, masters, now it's time for us the experience sharing. And today we have Vivek Master from Hyderabad to share his experience. Welcome, Vivek sir. Over to you, Master.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Master. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the wonderful meditation and the wisdom. So I'm Vivek from Hyderabad. To start with my meditation journey, it's been since 4 years I started practicing meditation. So it was a wonderful journey. Who I am before meditation and who I am now after meditation. So I was introduced into meditation through my parents. So since my childhood, they are practicing meditation, but I never used to practice meditation. They used to say me, but I never used to practice. I just act like I'm practicing. So I guess around Corona, so I was completed my 10th standard and I was sat in my home for like long days. It was so boring, and I just completed my 10th standard. There was a lot of confusion in my mind. So, but that is the time where I started practicing meditation. So, since that time, I started practicing meditation. So, after practicing meditation, there is so much shift. I can say that Vivek before meditation, Vivek after meditation. So, I'm a kind of guy, backbench guy. Like I never used to touch books or never studied. So now I am studying my CA. I cleared my CA level 1 and CA level 2 only because of meditation. So so that's it. I'm living Hyderabad. Started practicing meditation and doing it. It's happy to be here.
Why do you try to make a difference by being active in the youth wing, Vivek? I know you personally. Luckily, I can talk about it.
Because see, from the beginning, when I started practicing meditation, I was shy of. If I wanted to tell people meditation, I was shy of what people think. But after practicing, I discovered so many things in myself, so much difference in myself. So whenever I feel like shy, I will think like this: like how the world look like if everyone started meditating. As you said, we are a problem, right? So everyone started. It's see, if you're saying meditating to people, it's not for like them. It's for us also. Uh, the world looks so beautiful when you teach, when everyone practice meditation. That the thought when I wanted to say meditation to everyone. That is the only thought. How the world will look better. Like world will look so better. Peace. There will be no wars. Everyone like there is a oneness. So that is the thought process.
And do you think meditation is required for youth?
Yes, definitely. I'm an example. There are a lot of things. Like you can focus on your career. There is so much emotional intelligence. A lot of it is actually required to youth.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Vivek Master. That was wonderful experience sharing. Thank you so much for sharing yours with us. So with this, we'll conclude today's session, Masters. See you all tomorrow, same time with another wonderful meditation and another wonderful session. So until then, have a good and good night, Masters. Thank you. Thank you all.